Good evening and welcome to Herzog Haunted Tutorials. Today we're going to be looking at different ways to secure and anchor these larger, taller tombstones that have been very popular with Home Depot and Lowe's as of lately, and also find ways to keep them from toppling over in the wind and mysteriously disappearing in the middle of the night. As you can see, the bottoms are very easy to remove simply by unscrewing from the prop. And inside of each, you'll find that there's either a sand fixture or some type of light concrete material that you can very easily drill through or add to. The bottom weights for the props are very light, either made of sand or a very light concrete mixture, so you don't need a masonry bit. I'm using a 1-inch drill bit that's going to fit nicely with the 3/4-inch PVC pipe that I intend to use. In this example, we're going to go ahead and push the PVC into the 1-inch drill holes. It may take a little bit of working to get them through, but once they're through, go ahead and push those pipes all the way to the end of the tombstone, just so that you're sure you have enough pipe for the hole.
That's what she said.
Michael, please.
God bless you, Michael Scott. Next, we're going to go ahead and secure the PVC. We want to essentially center it into the middle of the tombstone. So just find something that fits the measurement. You can tape it. You can set it inside there to prepare for the spray foam. But basically, the goal here is just to secure it in place so that it doesn't push to the top, bottom, left, or the right. And then as you're adding in the spray foam, you'll have the flexibility of being able to move the PVC around there. So as you fill it with foam, just, kind of make sure that it stays centered. You can add and delete pieces as needed, but in the end, you want to make sure that they're perfectly centered if you can. In choosing your spray foam for the smaller tombstones, you'll want to choose a spray foam intended for smaller cracks, and for larger tombstones, the spray foam for larger holes, which is just going to expand and hold it in place better. Let it dry overnight, and then in the morning, go ahead and seal up your tombstone. On the second example, we're going to actually add additional weights to the prop. In this particular example, I'm having to use a heat gun because the PVC was a little stubborn getting into the drill holes there. But once I got them in there, I'm going to go ahead and insert them all the way to the bottom of the tombstone, just like we did in the first one. And then we're going to go ahead and add our spray foam, just like we did in the first step. In this example, I'm showing you just how I've partially filled the tombstones with spray foam. The key here is you just want them to just simply hold the PVC pipes into place, but you want to allow enough space at the bottom of the tombstone to be able to go in and add your additional weight. For adding weights, there's really no right or wrong. You've got a lot of different options. There's sand, there's fast-drying concrete, you can add pebbles. For my particular props, I like to use sand because I do like the flexibility at a later date if I want to remove it and use it for something different. So that's what we're going to go ahead and do, is just fill about 20 to 25 pounds of sand. All right, y'all, it's time to show off the finished product. For this, I'm using 2-foot rebar. I'm going to go ahead and tap it about a foot into the ground. This is just simply to keep this little guy from falling over in the wind. But obviously, if you have something much taller or something you want to secure a little better, then obviously something like 4-foot rebar would be recommended. But lay your tombstone down so you can see where the holes are, and then just simply measure up where you're tapping them into the ground by where your holes are. Look it, ain't it purty? Thank you all again for watching Herzog Haunted Tutorials. Feel free to like and subscribe. You give us a follow, we'll give you a holler.